will run your ass into the fucking ground.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Moda Jam. We're locked in. Our boy Ronnie, aka Michael Myers, aka one of the creepiest but realest people we've ever seen in the Power universe, is going down the path of the theory that I've been piecing together about him, Juliana, and the Cartel, working and bringing Kanan in, and we'll have our boy Ronnie and Kanan versus Unique and Rock, because Juliana doesn't like that side, and neither does Ronnie. Now, before we jump into this, we break down this theory and give some predictions that's going to happen in episode 5. Remember, there will be a break after episode 5. We will return January 12th. But if you like power content, before we go on that break, then hit your subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. I'm about 80 subscribers away from 45,000, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So if you don't see this video at 100 likes, hit that like button. Now, Ronnie, he's starting to get drove further and further away from his brother Unique, because Unique told him that he wasn't ish. So let's jump into it and see if this prediction where Ronnie could work with the Cartel plays out in his favor, and we bring Kanan on in.
You the heir to this throne, Kanan, and it's waiting for you, if you want it.
We finally got introduced to Snaps and Pops. Now, Snaps is an OG. Used to be a drug dealer, ex-bank robber. Now he's retired and he's making his money work for himself. So what Ronnie is doing is coming over here to see if some old acquaintances will allow him to get back in the game. Now, they know about Ronnie, and they know that things have changed, and they think that he's working with Unique, but we've already seen him establish that him and Unique are not seeing eye to eye. So what they tell Ronnie is, listen, we'll give you some money. Let's just say we'll give you 40%. The other 60% you need to get from outside sources. And this is where we see Ronnie go over there to talk to Dean. But my theory is him working with the Cartel, and I'm going to explain exactly why. Because we know what happens to Dean at the end of the episode. After hearing that Snaps and Pops is only going to give him 40 to 50% of the money to finance his new drug operation, he goes over to talk to Dean. And you have to remember that Dean was prominent within the whole community. He knew Rock, he knew Unique. He was supplying Unique at one point. Unique got locked up. The block is hot. He shut it all down. Well, and now he's allegedly out of the game. So when Ronnie comes over here, it's been 3 years. Now, Dean, he's the man now. He's away from everything, but he still keeps his security, and he lets Ronnie know, I'm not in the game. We know that Ronnie has a short temper, so Ronnie goes ahead and puts his hands on Dean, and security comes and breaks that up, and Dean lets him know, I'm not the person you put your hands on. I put my hands on people. So now this is one person that's not going to be an investor for Ronnie. So he still has the 40 to 50% from Snaps, but other than that, that's not enough money for him to really get in the game like he wants to. Ronnie's been running around the streets, and remember, he's been locked up for a while, so no one really knows what he's on. Whenever they think of Ronnie, they just think of Unique, because he's been running the organization for the last 3 years. So word's going to get around town, especially from Dean, because Unique used to work for Dean. So Dean lets Unique know that your brother Ronnie came over here asking for some dope. But remember, Unique is supposed to be setting Ronnie up and getting him in the game, but up under him and running things the way he wants to do it. But there's a divide between the two, because Ronnie wants to be on top of the game. He doesn't want to be working up under anybody. So that's why he went out to get these quote unquote private investors. Now, this is making Unique mad, because it's putting a bad name on him out here in the streets. And this is where we start to see him and Ronnie really start to divide. We already know about Panessa being upset, and we know that Ronnie has been whooping on people out here in these streets, but now Unique is upset because it's bringing bad light to Unique's name. Now, Ronnie doesn't care. Ronnie is dedicated and focused on him getting in the game. So his next plan is what? To go get with the Cartel. And the Cartel is Juliana and Raquel, who Unique had kidnapped Juliana. Unique's working with Rock. Juliana doesn't like Rock either. That's where I've been getting the war that could potentially ensue. Not really a war, but the divide between Ronnie and Kanan against Unique and Raquel. Because Raquel is trying to get back in the game also. That's why she's buying the Southside Plaza to wash her money. Ronnie being Ronnie, aka the Michael Myers that everyone's been saying. Now, he goes over to talk to Juliana. How do you get somewhere? You go to someone else's enemy. An enemy of an enemy is a friend, technically, but this is a dope game, and we know you can't trust anybody in a dope game. But he goes over there and he talks to Juliana and he says, whatever my brother did, I don't want anything to do with it. Now, her cousin, he's like, nah, we good. Unique ain't got no good name over here. But if you watch Juliana very closely, remember, Unique kidnapped her. She was scared of Unique. Raquel, they aren't seeing eye to eye. So when she hears that Ronnie is against what Unique is doing and he wants to make them some money because they still need workers. Remember, what Quan said, we still need somebody to come out here and help out with us. That's why he left it open for Rock. So Juliana might propose, hey, Ronnie, if you want to work with us, we'll be your sole supplier. So the money that he's getting from Snaps and Pops, he can pay to get his first couple of bricks. But if he does her a favor by A, getting Raquel out the way, B, getting Unique out the way, this right here will be a match made in heaven. And the reason I keep bringing up Kanan is because now Kanan is at home and he can't move any work. In the trailer for episode 5, we see Famous getting locked up. Now, if Kanan wants to upgrade in the game to go from marijuana to dope, how else could he do it? Ronnie's been paying attention to him. Ronnie could go to Kanan, ask him, is he working for Unique, like we've seen in the original trailer for the season. He says no. He tells him, I got some money to get you into the actual dope game. Does a favor for Juliana. Kanan doesn't like Rock. He doesn't like Unique as much because he's working with his mom. And now we got us a new coalition. Snaps is financing everything. Ronnie is teaching Kanan how to get in the actual dope game. And Juliana is getting somebody out the way so she can live carefree. Then we see Ronnie go and take out Dean. Well, if you double cross Ronnie, you know bad things are going to happen. Dean talked all that trash, and while Grandma was in the living room watching TV, he goes ahead and takes Dean out. Now, you never want to double cross Dean. Kanan told us when we first seen him that he is the guy that you're scared of, is scared of. So taking out Dean is going to make Unique mad because he already told him that he wasn't Ish. And now that he's trying to work with the cartel, it's about to get real ugly in these streets. And as I've been mentioning, Ronnie is one of my favorite characters and slowly climbing up that ladder. I got him behind Marvin and Kanan at the moment, but they could do good things with his character if they keep him around and he can actually get this connect with the cartel, because they wouldn't introduce Snaps and Pops unless they were going to be around for a little bit. All right, let me know what you think about Ronnie. Is my theory with him potentially working with the cartel coming together, or am I out here just talking and Ronnie's going to mess up like he's been doing and just cause a lot of drama in the streets? But let me know what you think. I'm J. Again, I'm on that road to 45,000 subscribers. We're about 80 away. So if you don't see this video at 100 likes and I said something to make you go, then hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, join the membership, join my Discord. We got about 115 people over there. You can come over there, talk about the episode, different TV shows, just a good old time. But let me know what you think about Ronnie. I'm J. I'm out.